Parchment. Parchment pretended to sweep the alchemist's laboratory floor. Sponge had cleaned it the previous week. Parchment didn't need to expend energy doing it again. Lose had reached her apex at third moon high, yet many alchemists continued their research. Parchment waited patiently for their departure. Messages came to him in the meanwhile. Master Plume is in Master Yarrow's office. Helangon has received an update from the Rysic Parliament in Kramos about their efforts to control their rogues. More to follow when I can gain access to the Rysiclites' quarters. An informant claims that King Pyrope is intentionally taxing the underclass and the lower class in the name of the High King as a means to stir civil unrest. The laundress has completed cleaning Ether's most recent bundle of clothing. The parcels are ready to be returned to his rooms. Castle's stockpiles of parchment are running low. Parchment would have to attend to the last item later. The rest of the matters were for the others to handle. For now, he had another command to complete. Once Master Verdigris and Alum left the laboratory together, Parchment was alone, and he sent a mental message saying so. He put down the broom and methodically searched through the collections of alchemic research. His goal was to find a report published after Ash had poisoned the Flaming River. At the beginning of the 12th Age, Devorian weather mages had abused the land with their ever-constant lava streams. To treat the population, who still drank directly from the polluted waters, a chemical compound had been introduced into the river to counter the effects of the molten sediment in the human body. Drawer after drawer, he scanned titles and packets on topics ranging from polishing elixirs to lamp fuels and mood-altering substances. Loose notes fell out of notebook bindings and littered the inside of cabinets. Crumpled musings pushed behind stacks of glassware proved fruitless. Most reports related to material science. He could not find the one he needed. A mental note came to Parchment. Verdigris is returning to the alchemist's office. Verdigris did not glance toward Parchment when he grabbed his eyeglasses and left. Parchment sent another mental announcement regarding the alchemist's departure before searching the cabinets around Alum's desk. His research had focused too specifically on inorganic subjects. Parchment scoured Master Verdigris's workstation next. His research varied. During his search, more communications came. Plume has left Yarrow's office. Yarrow has left his office. Plume has headed for her bedroom. Yarrow has passed his bedroom's floor and is descending farther down the mage's tower. Finally, Parchment found the desired report titled, On Delaying the Onset Effects of Drugs Dissolved in Potable Water. He slipped it into a stack of official papers. No one would question him. He routinely dealt with matters of parchment and papyrus and paper during his official duties. Heading a few flights down, Parchment entered the healing mage's empty office and deposited the report on Yarrow's desk. He eschewed it so the mage would notice it. Cloth sent a mental note. Yarrow just attempted to post a copy of an architectural spell tome to the mage's college. A mental reply came. Hold it. Examine it. Tell me what you find, but lie to Yarrow that it will be posted. Understood. Yarrow has now left. Parchment left the healing mage's office to aid in discerning what the contents included. Cloth was working the transportation mage's post, and Cloth was not supposed to know how to read the holy script, so Parchment would read it for her and report back. Unlike the other offices, the transportation mages always had at least one courier working, which ensured vital news reached the High King immediately. Parchment nodded to Cloth as he joined her behind the counter. She retrieved Yarrow's spell tome and handed it to him. A mental notice reached them both. Yarrow has returned to his office with the receipt of the transportation in hand. Parchment opened the tome to its title page. On circumnavigating a colleague's architectural barrier to conduct repairs by Master Yarrow of Undre, he read aloud to Cloth to maintain appearances, even though she had seen the text as he had. I didn't realize he was from Samet. He removed Master Plume's name? Cloth asked. He did, the prick. As Parchment went on, he snickered. Plume has perfected barrier magic penetration. That was already suspected from the mage's audit, Cloth said. Silent messages from the others flew through their minds. But now it's confirmed, and Master Yarrow was about to export it for other mages to learn. His dissertation was on barrier penetration, but it sat at the college for decades and few bothered to touch it. Why does this tome matter? Why would anyone treat this any differently? because it shows that barrier penetration magic can be used in various ways. It encourages creativity. Oh, that could be disastrous. It was fortuitous he chose to send this when one of us worked the courier desk. Cloth added to the silent messages. It is less fortunate that he attempted to send it. Correct. He needs to be dealt with. Yarrow just left his office with the alchemic mage research. Allow him to deliver the research to his Vahantry contacts, and then we'll handle him. What about Plume? There was a pause in the flurry of mental discussion. Parchment had liked Plume. So had Cloth. There was nothing of interest in her rooms last I searched. Just some research regarding her invented sealant. Cloth inserted. The crusade will arrive tomorrow, but it will still be a few days before they depart. Recheck the research for compromising details. There was a mention about the force granite could withstand before cracking, Cloth recalled. Take it then. Another monarch could train their architectural mages to break the castle's walls. Once we have the research, should we destroy it? Store it in the vault in the alchemist's office. We may need to draw upon the knowledge later. What about Yarrow's tome? Burn it. Forge a letter from the college, thanking Yarrow for his contribution to their collection. Will we have to send any forged follow-up scribe requests? No. Again, what about Plume? She's been awfully disruptive, teaching the Archspawn wizardry, discovering the weaknesses of the castle. I suspect she's working as an agent on behalf of Queen Serpentine. We have to decide whether she needs to be removed or not. Perhaps the Vahantry will succeed. Perhaps a Rhysegli will strike her down. We'll reassess her removal if she lives through the crusade.